Alright guys, the mistress debate, somebody brought this up the other day and I'm going to tie a few things together with it. They mentioned about a woman would be quite happy to become your mistress because then they could position themselves to try and push your wife out and replace them. That does happen here, here in the Philippines. If you look at one of the former presidents, his name slips my mind right now, but he had 6 mistresses living in the same street. As part of his downfall from when he was ousted as president. But anyway, what you've got is some women will try and position themselves to replace your wife. In the same way, like I've said already this week, I've been approached by a few women. Now, for me, I've got zero interest. But when you go, I'm married, I'm not looking for anybody, they will say, we could just be friends. Because what they're trying to do is leave the door open, you know, for an opportunity later. Myself, not interested. But you need to understand that these sorts of things go on. I'd also recommend that you're a bit wary. Although a lot of women are accessible, does not mean that your wife will take it easy either. There's been many an expat experience some stuff from their wife or their wife's relatives when they've embarrassed and shamed them by cheating on their wives. About 4 days ago now in La Pata, there's a local guy that was actually put in the ground by the mistress's brother. So I'm not sure what went on there, but it could be a case of the brother has found out that his sister is dating somebody who's already married and didn't find that acceptable and thought bringing shame and embarrassment on the family, so dealt with it. That sort of stuff still happens. It happens quite regularly. In the last 10 days here, there's been 8 murders in this area. There's been a lot of it's drug related. There's a bit of a power shift going on at the moment because of all the construction and stuff going throughout the Cebu area. You're getting an influx of people coming in for work, etc., which also brings the good and the bad. And as such, there is a bit of friction. But anyway, back to the mistress stuff. I recommend not getting into it. I know a lot of guys, when they come here and haven't had this sort of attention before, may actually think, see this girl over here, see this girl over there. Personally, I just don't recommend it at all. It's just too much hassle. It's just not my thing anyway. But if you're in a relationship with somebody that you're looking to be permanent, or is permanent, or is somebody that you can see a future with, why put it in a position where you could destroy everything? I just can't see the point. One of the things for a lot of guys coming to the Philippines is they're looking for a long-term partner. And I've seen guys actually move here with their wives from the West, because I know a few guys brought up the West relating to taking their wives to the West. A few women have brought their husbands to the Philippines. And there's been a few guys I know that I'm just thinking of, there's a gym instructor I know. I met his wife, and then somebody posted a picture with him sometime later, and I'm like, that's not his wife. And then I met him somewhere else, and that wasn't his wife either. He just went on a rampage as soon as he got here. He went off, and I don't know where he is now, but the point is, guys do it just as bad as women do sometimes. Personally, I just can't see that attraction. But then again, I did all my wild stuff when I was in my late teens, 20s. You know, these days, like last night, I got invited to 2 parties. So I actually turned both down and said, look, I'm still a little bit jet lagged this week. I'd rather just sit and watch The Blacklist and go to sleep. That's more me. I'd rather do that. I'd rather go to a good restaurant or read a book or do something like that these days. I just can't be bothered. I've done all that stuff. You know, I'm past that. Not past it age-wise, just past it as in not interested whatsoever. I'm happily married. I'm content. And that's one of the things I do want to stress. There is nothing to say that a lot of guys cannot find their perfect partner in the Philippines. Our circle is predominantly happily married. there's a long list of people that are all content, all happily married, and have been for years now. Rob and Des, a couple of our friends, I think they had their 5th or 6th year anniversary recently. Mistress, she's over, I think it's Norway. They're happily married. Very few people in our circle are divorced. Very, very few. But like I said, a lot of it comes down to having the same level of commitment that you find a good woman commits to, and you're set. You're set for life. The chasing stuff, if you need to get out of your system, get out of your system. But ultimately, I think having the right person in your life is far, far more important, far more beneficial, and of far more value than chasing skirt all week long. But anyway, thanks for watching.